Welcome to another episode of Far Side Writing. For today's episode, we have a pencil review. We have a few of them here, but they're the Zebra Zensations mechanical pencils. Now, at first glance, these look quite a bit like pens. They have a really fooling looking look to them. And they're colored mechanical pencils, so they have colored lead. This one is supposed to have green, red, and blue. So I have 3 of them separate here in separate packages. And they're sold individually as I pick these up at my local Dollar Tree. And they looked quite interesting, as you know, you don't really see a colored mechanical pencil anymore. And the lead size is another thing that caught my eye. 2.0 lead. Most of the times we have 0.07 lead, which means this is significantly bigger than the typical Bic mechanical pencil or whatever mechanical pencil you might have in mind. So I thought this would be very interesting to check out. So all of these, $1.25 a piece, US, I think is a pretty good deal. But the real question is, how do they work? So let's just check out the packaging. They all say the same thing on the box, so I'll just read it off of this one. It says, Meet Zen. Zebra Zensations. Let's see, what does that say? Lead color matches the plunger. So yes, these are indeed colored ones. Strong lead, and they're refillable. My question is, where the heck do you get colored lead for these things? Number 2 mechanical colored pencil. And then it just says Zebra on the bottom. It says the same stuff. There's the little QR code right there. Zebra pen guarantees the performances of this writing instrument. If it fails to perform properly, please return it to Zebra Pen Corp. for repair or replacement. Guarantee is void in the event of abuse or physical damage. Okay, so it just says that guarantee there. And it says Zebra Pen Corp. in Edison, New Jersey. Pen made in China, packaged in Mexico. And there's a UPC code along with the recyclable packaging seal. And they all just say the same thing on the back. As you can get these in other colors too, but these are mainly like the nice colored ones to have. So I picked these 3 up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack them open. Let's go ahead and open them. Seem like they're nicely packaged individually. Okay, here's the green one. And I'm going to go ahead and unpackage the other ones. Okay, now here they are out of the box. They look really nice and interesting. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at them from the outside. All right, now first, let me just start off by saying these remind me tremendously, at first glance, of the vintage Crayola mechanical pencils from the 80s or 90s. If I can find a picture of them, I'll put one on the screen. And when you see them, you'll know what I mean. So anyways, let's go ahead and look at these pencils here. And like I said, these were from Dollar Tree. So it's going to be quite interesting here. They seem nice, like good quality. Now, green's my favorite color, so let's start off with that one. And we will be writing with all of the colors, but we're just going to look at this one on the outside. Now that I'm looking at it, it's very nice. It has a nice triangular barrel, which means it should be very comfortable to hold. Oh, yes, it is. Nice black barrel with the Zebra Zensations lettering and a number 3 in the bottom. They each have those numbers. And it has a green tip and a green plunger, of course, for the color of the core. Same thing with these guys over here. They're color-coded, which is nice. They look really nice, these pencils. I like the black with the color on the bottom there, which is really nice. Now, the plunger comes off. No eraser, so it will be interesting to see if these pencils can erase or not. And they are refillable if you were to refill these. I guess that maybe you can buy some refills for this specific pencil from Zebra. But anyways, they feel really smooth on the outside. So I think that's pretty much all there is to say. They have a very nice design, techie looking design, if you will. And now that you can see all of them, let's go ahead and get into writing. Okay, now it has a nice plunger on the top. That's some thicker lead in there. That's a 2.0 millimeter lead, which is way thicker than your regular Bic or Papermate mechanical pencil. So this is going to be interesting to see how these write. I am looking forward to this. Okay, let's go ahead and test them out. Zensations. Writes quite smooth. Let's go ahead and try blue. Sorry. Wow. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel for quite a while now, you'll know that I don't usually stop mid-writing, but let me tell you, these pencils write so smooth. It's amazing. And these pencils are mainly meant for coloring, of course, but I just would like to see how they write. And they write just as smooth as you would imagine them in coloring. Now, I don't really color, but I can tell you, if you're an artist and you like to color, these are some good mechanical colored pencils for you to try out. I'll tell you that. They're really nice. So I like these so much, I'd like to do some more writing, but let's switch to red this time, as that one's more bold so you can see it better on camera. And so does blue. Okay, these pencils did a phenomenal job on the writing test. They write great. They have the nice thicker lead. And the only thing is, the green one could be a little bit less bold, but red and blue are very bold. And green, for a nice light green color, is very bold. So I would recommend all of the colors. And like I said, these come in many colors, even like pink and yellow. So if you're an artist and you color a lot and need all those different colors and want something smooth, this is the one for you. They write really nice. Quick, let's go ahead and test if these guys are erasable. Not really. Somewhat. I would say no. It only erased very little. But that's okay, because the pencils I think are mainly meant for coloring, but also they write really nice too. So I'd still definitely recommend, and I'm not going to hate on them just for that. So anyways, that concludes this video review. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it and hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more great uploads, check out our YouTube channel page for more great episodes ranging from pen reviews to vintage pen testing. Links in the description. Have any suggestions for future uploads? Drop us a note in the comments, and please like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell so you never miss future editions. And we will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!